back again, another episode of Opinionated Faxx. Little short staff today, but we got Soul Toast here, got Mr. MVP, myself, Hollywood. So we're still gonna keep it going. So how y'all boys feeling today?
Good, man. How you doing?
Feeling good, feeling all right.
Yeah, you feeling all right, but you got a disrespectful ass picture up behind you. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh man, you ain't gotta worry about that. That is a non-threat.
Non-threat.
It's to build up my self-esteem for the team that I support.
Hey,
that's all.
Y'all almost there though. So it's not like y'all just got kicked out. You know what I mean? I think y'all what, 8th seed, 7th seed?
10th now.
10th seed?
Yeah, but like 6 through 10 is below 500. We're only 2 games below 500. So like one win can jolt us back up. But yeah. I think 1 through 4 are the only teams with a 500 and better record in the East.
Pretty much. And then you gotta realize everybody else, and what is it, 7 from 7 on down, they got a play in.
Right,
so
yeah.
They could lose their spot to the 10th seed. Who knows? But hey, MVP, I like that logo behind you, bro. Straight up. I want the logo to change.
They need to make it happen quick.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. All right, hey. So on schedule today, we're gonna go over incoming running backs in this year's draft class. And then we're gonna go over Jackson State. How did Deion perform in his coaching debut? We understand it's HBCU, it's not D1 school, but still, you can get HBCU some love. And then we're gonna go with all-star snubs. All right, so we're gonna start it off. Incoming running back class. Now, research that I got right now, the top 5 running backs coming up are Najee Harris from Alabama, Travis Etienne from Clemson, Javonte Williams for UNC, Michael Carter for UNC, and Kenneth Gainwell from Memphis. Now on the outskirts, we got Trey Sermon from Ohio State, and we also got Chuba Hubbard from Oklahoma State, who fell off a whole lot, in my opinion. But hey, so we got those top 5 right here. Who do you think will perform better at the next level? All right, Soul Toast, go with you.
All right, well, I'm not too big on, the draft class and what's coming in. I usually pay more attention to who my team gets instead of just trying to get too hopeful about any position coming in. But I think Harris from Alabama, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
I think he's like 6'2", 230, something like that. It all depends on where they go. I don't really see most of these teams needing a running back that bad. The last few drafts, like last year, Robson from who went to the Jags, he balled out. The guy who went to the Chiefs balled out. And the last few drafts, there's just been a lot of good running backs coming out. There's not really a big need for running backs, I think. Maybe 1 or 2 will go in the first round. But I'm just going off of what I've seen from Alabama and the big guy they got there and Harris. And I think he has the most upside if he can get in the right system. But I think that's with all the running backs coming out. I can't really pinpoint a specific one, but if I had to put money on it, I'd give it to Harris. But it really depends on where he goes, what team takes him in, the O-line and all that, quarterback play. Yeah, how important he's actually going to be.
Yeah, all that plays a part, and especially some boys at Alabama. I, for one, I don't really care for an Auburn fan. I think the boys are on steroid, needs to be tested. All of them. I'm tired of them. I'm just tired of them. Like, damn. But Najee Harris, he's probably gonna be one of the better ones coming out, especially his size. And you got to look at how he played, and he was able to make an impact in the passing game as well. So when he comes in, it might be a different story. But like you were saying, it's not really a big need because 1, you gotta look at free agency, and 2, there's a lot of running backs that are gonna be available in free agency. Like for example, a Le'Veon Bell or Jamal Williams from Green Bay. So all that's gonna take a part into the draft. But hey, MVP, who do you think?
You just named those veteran guys. I don't see those guys having a lot of stock. Mm-hmm. They've been in the league a while, and the contracts. Nobody wants to give a running back a big contract these days. But as far as the draft goes, Najee Harris and Javonte Williams, I think they're seniors. And I don't feel good about seniors coming out.
Yeah.
Although Najee Harris is a beast, so you can't pass him up. But I like Travis Etienne and Trey Sermon.
Oh yeah.
And especially for my Falcons, I like Trey Sermon. So he can all four down back. He can block, he can run, he can catch passes. So if I was GM, I for sure would go with Najee Harris first, and probably Trey Sermon second.
That's a big jump right there. He's not even top 5, you know. I think
Trey. He sold me in the bowl game, man.
Yeah, he surprised me in the bowl game. I really didn't pay attention to him, honestly.
Yeah, he's really good.
It was Ohio State too, so I don't mind Ohio State running backs. Quarterbacks
exactly.
is a story, but I don't mind their running backs though.
Yeah.
Who the last ones they had? Yeah, they had Ezekiel Elliott,
right.
Dobbins that play in Baltimore. He fits that system.
I give Bama credit for the last couple of years, at least. You got King Harris.
Yeah.
And then you got Najee coming out. I think there's no way he's gonna be a bust.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be a bust. If any way he'd be a bust, he'd just go to the wrong team and they don't utilize him the way they should be utilized.
With the way the draft's working now, they're not gonna be top picks, so they're gonna go to good teams.
Yeah. I mean, so for my pick, I'm gonna go with Najee Harris. Still gonna be the first overall pick, of course, for the running back class. But Kenny Gainwell is a name that kind of surprised me. I went to go look at some of his stuff, and this dude he played for Memphis, and he's actually a really good running back. In and out of cuts, he can make people miss. He's good at receiving. I think he might be a game changer to whatever team he goes to. Like you were saying, like Atlanta, they can use a Trey Sermon. Trey Sermon will fit their system, especially how Arthur Smith will want to run his offense with a bigger back. But Gainwell shouldn't be slept on. If he goes to a team, for example, Green Bay, you know they're losing Jamal Williams and stuff like that. But if he goes to Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers is going to have a field day with everybody because that boy can catch the ball at the backfield easy. So I'm a little surprised to see what he's going to do. But other than that, Chuba Hubbard, he fell so far in this draft. He fell. I don't know why he came back. He hurt his stock by coming back. He should have just went out last year. Could have been a second-round pick. I think this year he might end up being a third-round pick, if that. So that's one player that I'm just surprised by. But we'll see what happens. I don't think only one running back will probably go in the first round. Travis Etienne might go in the second.
Right. Yeah, I'm intrigued on which teams actually pick a running back. I don't know how smart the people over in Green Bay are. The last couple of drafts, they haven't really been drafting important needs up front. It seems like they want to prepare for the future, even though they got a good team ready to go right now.
Yeah. I mean, they were talking about Aaron Rodgers in a trade scenario. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
The new regimes, they're so ready to move on, but you can't just move on from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Didn't they draft a running back? No.
They drafted the quarterback. I don't know if they drafted.
Yeah,
I think they drafted running back.
They drafted Jordan Love. I remember that. They drafted Jordan Love.
Green Bay been doing this for years, man. They like to build. They're like a baseball team that build a farm system, try to get each guy prepared for the future. And when you got a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, man, you got to win now.
Yeah, that's win now. They got no excuse at this point.
Exactly. I mean, if anything happens, it's on the head coach. I mean, you got Aaron Rodgers still doing his thing. He won MVP. So if anything happens from this point on, you got to look at the head coach first. Right. I hate to say it, but it's sad but true.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers need to go on, get that Peyton Manning treatment, go on over to Denver, get yourself a ring, retire on the sunset, and just be happy that way. I mean, it's a win-win for both situations.
We ain't going to reward Denver for the MVP. We good. That ain't going to happen. Y'all had Matt Ryan.
Yeah, we'll take Matt Ryan. Take Matt Ryan.
Nah, y'all keep him too low.
I think we keep him Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan's not going nowhere, at least for another year. I think we got the quarterback in the first. And then he sits behind for a year. But that's it. I think Matt gone next year. So we'll see what happens with that. All right. Hey, jumping over to the next subject here. Jackson State, HBCU. Got to show them boys some love. Respect to HBCUs. Deion as his coaching debut. So the coaching debut against Edwards Waters, another school in SWAC. They won 53-0. Now, yes, we understand this is not a D1 school. He didn't face a high level of competition, but the competition is pretty much even anyway. So based off of that performance, how do you rate Deion's coaching debut? MVP.
I think he did well, man. If you follow him on any other social media accounts, he's all about swag, and
Yeah,
he said he's gonna be all offense all the time. He's not gonna care about running up scores, and that's what he did.
yeah, that's what he did. I'm surprised he said it. Like
he
53-0.
wants
Come
to
on, bro.
he wants to win. He wants to look pretty doing it. That's what he wanted to do in his career. So he did what he wanted to do,
and he did it. I mean,
yeah.
they surprised me that that's what happened. I mean,
With that recruiting class they had this year, I expect them. I don't know what kind of team they had before this recruiting class, but they should do big things in that conference.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things are changing now in this age. I mean, like a lot of recruits, well, top recruits, are choosing to go to HBCUs where we're looking at either college basketball or now it's college football. You got players going over there now, so I think it might be a change here in the upcoming future how HBCUs are going to be viewed. So I think that was a good move for him to actually come and coach at HBCU, that big of a name. Hey, Sotos, what do you think?
That was a great debut for him. He seems real passionate about coaching these kids. He said getting the game ball after the game was one of the most important feelings he had in his professional career, playing or coaching. So, it meant a lot to him. I think it's great for for the colleges, but like you said, it's not big divisions or anything like that, but it can help bring in just off of his name alone. I think Warren Sapp's going to be a coach there as well, if he's not already. They're going to have high level players coaching these kids. That should bring in, recruits just off the name alone. And if he continues to have success, that'll just help it all grow. And then maybe more previous players will come and coach more colleges like that. I think he has two of his sons is on his team, but I don't think they're eligible to play this season.
Yeah, not yet.
I think he has a running back and a defensive back. So I'm excited to see how it goes. I want to see how he does against better competition, but it's good to see. I didn't think I would be as excited for it as I am, but after watching the game, after watching how he reacted and the kids react to him, I'm intrigued to see how far he can take it and how well he can do. I hope he stays there, and I think he will. But it's pretty neat to see.
Yeah. Well, I got another question for y'all, and I was just thinking about this and threw it out there. So Deion, of course, one of the greatest corners to ever play the game, one of the greatest football players to ever play the game. Now, cornerback U has always been what? Maybe Florida or Virginia Tech used to be cornerback U, but you see how that is.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas too. But you know how Deion is. He's down to teach and everything like that. Do you think that recruits coming in, would they think of Jackson State as a cornerback U type vibe? With him coaching, is that an option? MVP, what you say?
Yeah, I'm not sold on him as the defensive end. Like I said, he want to be all offense all the time. But
yeah,
I can see why a cornerback would want to go have him coach him up though.
Yeah, I
mean, who better to coach you up?
Yeah, and I think even if they go for like a year and then possibly like transfer and go to a D1 school, I mean, you got that opportunity to work with Deion Sanders. Maybe learn something from him.
That's my understanding. He was a big time defensive coach in a Texas high school anyway. So it's not like this is his first coaching gig.
Yeah. We'll see. Hey, so tell us what you think.
He had a lot of talent as a player, and you can't really teach all the gifts he had. He had a lot of speed. He would bait receivers into thinking they're open just so he can catch up with them and get a pick or a deflection. You can't really teach that kind of speed, but the basics and footwork and understanding what you need to do, I don't think there's too many people you would want to learn from than Deion. He's the best cornerback all time. He's a GOAT of the game. I think it'd be foolish to think that you can't learn something from him.
All right. I mean, you at least get something out of it.
Right.
I think the craziest part from this whole entire Jackson State game was the fact that he got his stuff stolen. Like,
right. Yeah.
It's good stuff though. I mean, but they found it. I don't know the exact story behind it. I don't know if y'all do. But still, it's crazy that what happened at the end of the game. Like, yeah, you up high. Like, yeah, we won this, that, and third. Hey, somebody stole my stuff though.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't think it was a lot. I think it was his wallet and a couple other things, but still, like, I mean, you seen the video with Cam Newton and the kid mouthing off to him. You know, some of them kids they just disrespectful like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
if it was I hope it was just a misunderstanding because I think they found it in a locker or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they found it. So hopefully it was just a misunderstanding. Either way, only HBCUs getting a bad name or not. I mean, because they're great. Like, I don't know if y'all ever been to one. I had the opportunity to actually go to one of those games. The whole entire environment, the whole entire field is just, it's amazing to me. And that's when I started liking, you know, bands and stuff like that. Battle of the Bands was awesome, all that crazy stuff. I used to love it all, but that's just me. That was my world.
Right, I got you.
Yeah,
Chris. I know it's not football, but Chris Paul, he likes to make sure he puts as many of those colleges out there as he can. Either the clothes he wears before games or the sneakers he wears during the game. He always different colleges. So it's pretty neat to see. It seems like it's starting to blow up a lot more. So that's good.
Yeah, I'm happy for that.